Hello everyone, how are you today? I am the Starfire Queen. Welcome to my channel. I want to get started today about this special thing that everybody wants to know about, and that is love spells and how they work and what they do and how can you get as many love spells as you can going because you feel like the more spells you get, the better, things like that. Most love spells are done by women, let's be honest. We be trying to hypnotize their asses. Yeah, we do. I want to give you a little study on love spells. Instead of just having you do spells and everything, I want you guys to be able to understand it more. You know what I mean? So, once again, I am the Starfire Queen. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please hit the like, the subscribe, and the little bell because Starfire has no schedule. Okay, my flames just go when they go. Okay. I tried the schedule thing. I'm very transparent. It didn't work. It didn't. I think the only schedule I really keep is my job because I got to pay bills. Very transparent. It's hard for me to keep a schedule. So, welcome. And for my starlights that have been with me, we are getting ready to do our new intro for Starfire. Okay. Because once I hit 100 subscribers, I am going to introduce my new intro. And my commitment to myself and to my family, my Starfire family, is that every 100 people, we change the intro. Okay, that way I'm not changing it too much, and that way I'm not just letting it run too long because we've been on now a year and 2 months, almost 3 months, and I'm excited. I'm sorry, you guys, lipstick. I'm excited. I'm really excited. You guys have blessed my spirit so much. I know a lot of people look at me like, she only got 98 subscribers. What's she happy about? Because I got 98 subscribers. That means I got 98 people who think I'm important enough to watch, which means I have 98 people that I'm important enough to watch, which also means that I have 98 people that are important enough for me to keep going. Let me say it again. I have 98 people that are important enough to me for me to keep going. That's what it's about. Okay? So, let's get started. The study of love spells, okay? The universe gives us many blessings, many blessings, and we all have to do this, and we have to obey the universe to get most of our blessings, and that's what a lot of us don't realize. Obeying has a lot to do with it. Your walk, if you walk the walk that I walk, you have to obey. You have to respect the elements. Like now, I hate wasting water. Where before, I just let the water, I'm like, just leave the water on, I'm coming in there. Now, don't do that, So, and if there's a glare in my glasses, you guys bear with me. Matter of fact, I'll take them off for a second. I'm going to give me some contacts. Y'all know with Corona right now, I can't afford no contacts. Ooh, did she say it on TV, on YouTube? Yes. Yes, because I'm real, okay? Here's what it is. But anyway, I'm going to get them contacts. Okay, first I'm going to get that tripod I need. Yes. Mother's Day's coming. Hopefully I get the tripod. Hint, hint, if you watch this. Okay, anyway, we have to obey the elements. We have to listen. Now, if you use, like if you see in the back, my altar here, this is my Oshun's altar. Okay. I got my candles going. Over to my left, I have her father, which is Obatala, because I have him doing some other things, as far as blessing to make it work. These things about love. Now, am I trying to get a mate? No, I have a dear husband that is my world, my king. Okay, but even in my marriage, I know that there's haters out there that will try to do anything to destroy. So I keep things that I need to do. I keep going. I stay obedient to protect my marriage. Okay, because we all know you got haters. My daughter calls them fans. I call them a pain in the ass. Okay, people that don't want to see you together because they're not with anyone are just depressed, lonely women that think they can have your man, or depressed, lonely men who think they can have my husband's wife. Things like that. Let's keep it real. It's all about love. So to protect our marriage, my husband and I agree. He doesn't practice what I practice, but he respects it. He knows I'm doing it. I like candles. We have an altar. I'm going to share some things with you. We have an altar in our bedroom, a love altar. Okay. And I'm going to get into that about how to build your love altar. That'll be something will come after this. Later on, I'm not promising right back to back. But a love altar, and it's in our bedroom. It shouldn't be anywhere place else. Why? Because when I go and I meditate, I light candles. My husband's right there. No matter if he's doing what he's doing, 'cause like I said, doesn't practice what I practice, but he respects it. And he knows it's real. He just doesn't do it. Some things he does, I should say. He's coming along. But it's there in our bedroom. And we have certain things on it. Of course, our pictures on it and some other things when I talk about the love altar. And I came up with that myself. I'm not saying I'm the first, because I'd be lying. I don't know if somebody did before me or not. But this works in our house. So we'll talk about that. Be obedient. Okay? That's part of it. Let's see what else we got going there. I know I can't see without my other two eyes. I'm looking at my notes. You have to obey because there's times when the Spirit does not want you to be with a certain person. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And you want to be with them so bad. Girl, you can't think, your panties can't stay dry because you want to be with this man. And the Spirit is telling you no. Do you listen? Are you obedient? Okay. Because if you don't, you get caught up in it, and he could be the worst person you ever thought, but you done had all these love spells and everything and had this obsession spell, and he ain't going nowhere right now. Okay? But he's abusive mentally, physically, he lazy, but he fine as hell. Oh, he had a smooth line in the beginning, and you find out that car he was riding wasn't his. It was his mama's or his sister's because he lived in their basement. But he telling you, oh, I only moved you for a second. I'm going through some things. So, But the Spirit told you to leave that fool alone, and you didn't. So you kind of stuck until the Spirit gets you out of that after they allow you to learn your lesson from not being obedient. Okay, that's another thing, because you will learn some lessons from not being obedient, just like our kids learn. Okay, so now let's look at some reasons why you're not to be with this certain person. If they tell you not to. First one is, that's a married man. I'm speaking more to women, but this will go vice versa. But I'm going to keep it real, my sisters. With my female starlights. That's a married man. That is not your damn husband. I don't care how many spells you put out there. I don't care how many candles you burn. I don't care how long you meditate. I don't care how many times you go out and howl at the full moon. That ain't your man. And it's not going to work. Because you can do a love spell. Don't get me wrong. Oh, you can pay me. You can pay me, but I'm going to tell you from the beginning, 'cause I am transparent. I'm going to do this spell for you, but it ain't going to work. One, because I don't believe in destructing a marriage. But I'm going to do it so that you can see that's not your husband, and that's not what the God or deities or angels or your ancestors want for you. Okay? Because I'm not going to take your money. I wouldn't even charge you. But I just want you to see that that's not right. Because when you get him, then comes somebody else putting a spell on him to get him from you. But here's what you fail to understand. And I've said this before. If he's married, or in a committed relationship, and this man has any love for the woman he's with, your spell is just that, a spell, and it will fade out just like the fog in the morning. You'll see it just as thick. You can't even drive through it because it's so thick. And then after you drive for a while, you realize that it's just fading off, because that ain't your man. Main reason why. Number two, once again, he's in a relationship. Even though this man may tell you, we're just dating and that, he's still in a relationship. No, he's not married. But his heart is belonging to someone else. Okay, now in that marriage, that's your mind, body, and soul because you're committed. But just in a relationship, okay, that partner that he's with means something to him. Otherwise, he wouldn't be with her. Okay, so that won't work. And another one. This one will crack y'all up. That's your family, fool. Yeah, I said it just like that. I had someone email me about doing a love spell for her cousin. So I thought, oh, well, he's in love with someone. Tell me something about the girl that he's in love with. And she was, I don't know how to tell you this. Tell me what? It's me. Okay, Starfire don't do those spells. Okay. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do this study. That's nasty and trifling. That's your cousin. That's your family member. And if you're watching this, like I said, that's nasty and trifling. Okay? That's a family member. You don't do that. Now, let's go to the other part two of that. That's your girl's ex-husband. You don't do that either. Or that's your girl's ex-man. Your homie, your road dog, your die-to-die, your party every Saturday night. You'll cry too when things go wrong. And she break up with her man because you've been telling her to leave this man because you want him. It's not going to work. And Karma, that's my girl. She going to either come as a lady, okay, or she going to come as a bitch, but she's coming back for your ass. That's trifling. Do not mess around with someone that you call your friend has been with. Okay? Now, I'm a prime example of that. I've had it done to me. Not my loss. Need I say more? Okay? They're happy. I'm happy for them. Okay? But I'm happier with who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Hey. But it's wrong. Stay in your own lane. Okay? Don't go trying to get somebody else to park in your garage because it ain't your car. Read between the lines. Y'all know my channel ain't for kids. Okay. Now, number 4. This one is the, ultimate to me. You spend all this money on love spells. You buying all these love spell kits. You buying a sugar daddy kid, the sugar mama kid, make him love me oil, pussy whipped oil, that's my dick oil. And girl, he don't even like you. He don't even like you. And he sure the hell don't love you. It won't work, baby. It won't work. Now that these 4 things, well 5, when I talk about being in messing around with a friend's ex or someone they're with, things that I named, there's one thing that's missing out of there that would make you want to be with a married man, want to be with a man that's in a relationship, want to be with a family member, want to be with a friend's ex-husband or present husband or whatever, and want to be with somebody that don't love you. There's one important key right there. You do not love yourself, and you don't know your worth. Beautiful starlights. Come on, babies. You are beautiful. You are gold. You are precious. You can get your own who's going to adore you and treat you like the queen that you are. But in order for that to happen, my sisters, you got to love yourself. Starfire is stuck up. Okay, I have a Yorkie named Bougie. Don't ask why. My son said, oh, we know we're going to name him because he bought me my Yorkie. And he named him Bougie. Yes, I'm Bougie. I'm lovable. I'm kind. But I love me. I think I'm beautiful. I got a pooch right here. But guess what? I have 5 kids, adults. Okay? I have 9 grandbabies. And I'm going on 55 years old. I'm cool with who I am. You know, when I look in the mirror, I see the sexy in me. And I'm not talking about the shape. I'm talking about in me. Did you hear what I said? The sexy in me. My girls, I need y'all to start seeing the sexy in you. Because out of those things I named, if that's what you're trying to do, baby, we got to do some other talks. We got to do some other communication. We got to do some self-love spells. How about that? Okay? So let's go on. Next thing is, please understand that love spells are grouped together, followed by more specialized concerns such as follows: binding spells, breaking up spells, fertility spells, fidelity spells, love potions, notorious spells. Okay, that's when you want to get wicked. You want to get just like downright evil, trying to take somebody man or make somebody love you. And then when they do, you're going to be worried because they're not going to leave you alone if they weren't with somebody else. When you just make a man that don't love you, and you trying to figure out why he's stalking you or Why you can't breathe and you scared and you try to break up with him, he try to hurt you, you brought that upon yourself. Be careful, my ladies. Men too, because Fatal Attraction, y'all seen the movie with the rabbit boiling. It wasn't rabbit soup. Okay. Heartbreak and disappointment spells, sex and seduction spells, and summoning spells. I can't summoning, when you call them. I can't say that word exactly right. Okay. Some of these spells are a lot of trouble, okay, to cast. Some may be perceived to be disgusting because some calls for body fluids. There's a love spell that I have. It's it's a doozy. You are actually going to, in this spell, you masturbate and you take your body fluids and you rub them all over him in his sleep with a chant. That's disgusting, but it's a spell. I haven't done it. I ain't never need to do it, but it's in my spell book. You also have some where you have to use some of your blood, women. That's a disgusting spell, but some people will do that, okay? So, and if you do, I don't knock you. It's just a lot of work, and it is disgusting. Don't mean it don't work. But remember the things I said where it won't work. A love spell is going to work with somebody that's attracted to you, that has some love for you. They got to have some love for you, and no one else in their life. That's how you get them. That's when a love spell works. Any other thing other than that, it's only going to work for a moment. Okay? And for you women that want to do spells for these married men, trust me, they put a spell on you because you believe they're leaving their wife. You believe they don't love their wife. You're dumb enough to believe they ain't sleeping with their wife. And I don't mean snoring, making love to their wife. But then you home by yourself every holiday. He ain't paying none of your bills. He might buy you a Subway sandwich, but you are doing shit for him, little side shit, giving money here and there, bringing him lunch and shit like that, sneaking it to him and shit like that. That ain't your man, boo. Okay? And that's only going to last for a little bit. It don't have nothing to do with witchcraft. He's married. There's a sacred bond there. And the only way you can get a married man is if that wife gives him up. Otherwise, you stuck like a duck. As y'all can tell, I don't like women like that. I don't. Because that means you have no self-esteem and no respect for a vow that was made. But yet you want to come to a practitioner and have them go to the deities and pray for this man to be yours. Where we do that at? Now Starfire. Find another one. I'm not the practitioner for that. Because I believe in karma. And I would never want my marriage destroyed. So I would never do anything to destroy anyone else's. Okay. You need to know that you're doing the spell, love spell to a married person, that it won't amount to much. We talked about that. Trust me on that one. Marriage is already protected by God, the angels, your deities, and your ancestors. And I'm going to tell you now, if that wife is in tune with her ancestors, oh, believe me, you will have hell on you. They don't know about their family. Be careful. Be careful. Because you don't know what she's doing. She could be a high-class witch. And you have no idea. But you stepping on her door. Okay? That's why I tell people, always protect yourselves. I have protection candles burning here. I have one on the other side of a shoon. Always protect yourself. Because there's always somebody trying to come at you. They can't get to me. Okay? Because my God, my ancestors, my deities, and my Archangel Michael and his crew, no, you're not getting to me. But that's where I said I love myself. I love myself to know that the Spirit loves me, not going to let nothing happen to me. Because I'm not going to do anybody else wrong. And that's what people don't realize about magic. This is one of the reasons why I don't dib and dab in black magic. Because if you do it out of anger, because black magic is not a bad thing. That's not what I'm saying. Do not send me emails or leave me a comment about I'm talking bad about black magic, because I'm not. It's just sometimes your intentions, even with white magic, people can turn it into black magic. You want this man so bad that you're willing to do anything. You're getting the lemons and putting rusted nails in it and glass and razor blades to try to hurt his wife. What do you think this man is going to do? Do you think that spell is going to work? You're trying to break up a man from being intimate with his wife to be with you, girl, your cookie gonna be on fire. You gonna be trying to figure out every time you touch it, it hurt. You go wipe from peeing, you crying. Be careful what you do. Okay. Timing in general of all things is equal. And Friday, with the new moon, it's like the best day to do a love spell. Okay. Now I know there's certain times, but you have to remember this: we can't always do these things at certain times. But gods know this. God knows this. It's up to you however you worship. Your deities, your ancestors know. So if you have a quiet moment, like you may sleep because you work so many hours, you can't get up, whatever, it's okay. Okay. They're the best time. There are times. Doesn't mean it's the only time. As long as your heart is pure and sincere, you want to try to do them on certain days. But if you can't, hey, do what you got to do. Okay. On any spell. Let's see. Friday in general are the best days for love spells. This day is named in honor of Freya North. I hope I'm saying it. Freya. Freya, Northern Lady of Love. Okay. Let's see. It is also the day associated with the powerful spirits such as Oshun. Okay. So you have Farah, you have Oshun, and what's it? Aphrodite? I can't pronounce her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, her. Okay. Now here's some colors for love. When you want to do love spells, okay? And for you that are intimate with your lover, your husband, because my husband is my lover. So, are intimate with another woman, I don't care. This is how you turn them on. This is part of working your spell. When that person is able to be yours, not if it ain't, we already talked about that. When you're doing it right, we'll just say that. You can use colors, yellow, orange, pink, red, of course, okay? Now, there's some numbers to the standard numbers, to obvious reasons, are 5 if you like to invoke the power of that's shown to original love. 6 if you like to invoke the power of Aphrodite. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Her, the Lady of Love. And 8 is also the number for infinity and eternity. Okay, so, if you got your loved one, your soulmate with you, when you sage your house every now and then, you get that love altar that Starfire's going to show you how to do in a couple of weeks. And you light 8 candles once a month. It's forever. Okay? Bathe your hands with rose water prior to mixing up any love potions. Okay? You want to get your whole body into it. Okay? The best way to do a love potion is to take a rose bath. Get you some roses. I'm not going to tell you put rose oil in your bath. A lot of people tell you put these oils in your bath. I'm going to keep it 100% real. Some of them cookies can't take that oil and y'all be itching and burning and looking for monostat and everything else. I did say that. But I want to be real. Don't go do that. If you know that you're sensitive, believe me, just get you some real roses, some rose petals. I get my rose petals for my spells and everything from my floral shop. She knows I come in. Tell her I need a bag of roses. Trust me, $10 for a big bag like this. I make my rose water, my rose candles, things like that. And I can take my rose bath, my cleansing bath. When I do my spiritual bath, I like roses in there. Do not go put these oils in there, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You put the wrong oil in you. Because, ladies, when we take a bath, whatever in that water is going in you. So please use wisdom. Everybody else may not tell you that, but I can't have y'all sitting here doing like this because you itching. Don't put everything in your bath water. Okay? Natural herbs are fine. Okay? But all these oils, be careful. Just be careful. That's all. Make sure it's something you can handle. Side effects of love spells that everyone needs to know. Almost all these bills are changed and they generate effort depending on the energy and your intention. Okay, what are you putting out there? Are you lusting for a man? Do you want this man to be like all over you, that when he see you, he ripping your clothes off and lickety, 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 but then he go home and he's falling in love with you sexually? Be careful, because that could be a side effect because you didn't think it through. Be careful what you ask for. because he's in love with your body. He's not in love with your mind, with your spirit, with your soul. And baby, you worth it. Okay, so before you do this love spell, if this is someone that's right and acceptable to this love spell, make sure you're asking for the right things. Okay. While some bring positive side effects, others don't. You may find side effects and the spells are more harmful than others. Modern witches today come up with helping people increase positive side effects in spells. However, note that the side effects of love spells are unavoidable. Unavoidable. There are side effects. You just want to make sure your side effects are more positive. It's like, okay, I'm real. I suffer from depression. I refuse to take the medicine. Let me explain to y'all why. And especially after some things have happened in my family, you know, losing my mom and things like that, and a lot of things, you know, hurtful things. Nothing that someone's done to me, just life in general, the way life is. Things can hurt. I'm already a manic depressant. I thank God I have a husband that understands that, you know, and he's gentle to that. Sometimes I can cry at the drop of a dime. My husband like, what the hell? But he never lets me go. That's love. Okay. Lost my thought. Where was I? I really lost my thought. The side effects. Okay, the medicine. If I took the medicine that the doctor gave me, it would cause insomnia, which I already suffer from. Why do I need more of that? It can cause stomach pain, or if you have thoughts of suicide, please should call your doctor right away. Why the hell would I get on a medication when I'm depressed? Okay, they done diagnosed me as being a manic depressant, but you want to give me some medication that's going to make me think about suicide. Not Starfire. I'll just keep going to my altar. I'll keep meditating because that's working for me. So that's what I'll keep doing. God is healing me. Is it a process? Yes. So those of you that suffer from depression, know this. You can overcome it without those chemicals. There's so many natural things you can take. Okay, but don't go saying Starfire told me not to take my medicine. No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying look into an alternative, okay, before you put all that stuff in your body. Or as you're putting it into you, and get with your doctor and find out. Don't say I told you to do none of that. Another side effect could be it's short term. You cannot dictate someone's free will. And as I said before, if this person is married, it ain't gonna work anyway. But even if they're not in love with you, it's gonna work for a minute. Remember that fog? It's gonna be thick and it's gonna fade away. It's not a long-term fix. Because if this person if you do a love spell on a person and you guys are dating at the time or whatever, if they don't actually truly fall deep in love with you, you're going to do the spell again and again. And I want to ask you something. Is that worth it? Those little stages of someone loving you? Or is it worth you loving yourself and waiting for the right person to see the beauty in you, to see the kindness, to look past your flaws? And see, that's what we need. My husband ain't perfect. Don't get me wrong. He perfect for me. That's how perfect he is. I ain't perfect, but I'm damn well perfect for him. The thing is, we look past each other's flaws. We see them. Oh, we bring them out. Don't get me wrong. But they not worth our marriage. You know what I mean? Because past the flaws is so much more beauty in there. And that's love. And that's what you want. So if you're making someone love you and you're doing these spells, you're paying these practitioners over and over again, baby girl, stop. Get a love spell done for you. Go to Starfire's page, go back some videos, and look at some of them self-love spells because you need that, boo-boo. And that's not an insult. My starlights, I'm serious. I want you to love yourself first. You guys always hear me talk about self-love because you got to love yourself. Next one, the hurt and the pain of a love spell can be very hurtful because you're begging someone to love you. You don't have to do that. When the universe made you, they made somebody for you. We all have our soulmates, our twins. We all have it. Just got to be patient. And maybe if you stop looking with your mind and look with your heart, you'll see him, because it might be right next to you, but because he's not cute, or because he doesn't have that job with the office with the big window, he might be a trash man. He might even be a cab driver. But you so busy looking at finances, you missing that man that will rub your feet, kiss your forehead, and tell you how beautiful you are. Now, I said those two things because that's what made me fall in love with my husband, was a kiss on the forehead. He had never kissed my lips. We hadn't had sex, nothing like that when we met. But he kissed me in the center of my forehead, and he gave me a rose, and I fell in love with him that day. So check that out. All right? Don't get hurt. You're worth more. You're loving. You're kind. And you're beautiful. And I have gone over my time. I love you guys. And once again, I am the Starfire Queen. And we just did the study of love spells. Okay? So we might do one coming up. But I want you guys to make sure you understand when you call someone and ask them to do a love spell for you, what you need. Okay? I love you guys. I try to be as real as I can. I appreciate you once again. Once we get these 2 more people, 2 more subscribers, you guys, the new intro is coming out. I'm so excited about it. Because I did this for myself. My son did the other one for me. That's my baby. He's talented. But I think he's making me learn how to do stuff on my own. I'm cool with that. If this is the first time, I hope you enjoyed Starfire. I hope you love the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Share my video. And hit that bell, because I don't have a schedule once again. And if you've been with me, Starlights, welcome, babies. Thank you for your support. We're almost there to 100. I'm so excited. Remember what I always say. If you need to reach me, email was being set out wrong, so I'm going to correct it. My email is StarfireQueen, B for beautiful, @gmail.com. I was using the 2 R's. Big thing about that. But that's how you can reach me. I would love for you guys, if you're interested in being my Starfire Unique group on Facebook, look me up. Give me a little video about yourself, or write me a message about yourself, why I should let you into that group. Our spirits click, welcome aboard, okay? I love you guys. Many, many, many blessings. And shout out to my other practitioners out there. I appreciate you all. I thank you. Yes, we're all doing the same thing, but guess what? We all used to be in the closet, burning up and everything. So I want to congratulate you and say, if your channel's booming, I'm excited for you. And I send you blessings. Once again, Starfire always says, keep your third eye open, pay attention to things around you. Okay? Be mindful, especially in today's world. Keep your throat chakra speaking positive words. Those of you that need self-love, get in that mirror every day and tell yourself, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I am worth it. Okay, I'm having a shirt made. I can't tell you guys what it says. And it has affirmation that I wrote. And once my dear sister finishes, she does the best shirts in the world. Shout out to Queen, okay? My girl, my sister, she does shirts and cups and everything. That's her side business. She designs her own line of clothing, everything. Okay, shout out to her. I'm going to show y'all some of her work. She the bomb. She the bomb. I give her props. And I have no problem with promoting my sister on here. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to do a couple of things. Come on, show y'all some of her work. Y'all can order it. I'm that queen. I'm that black queen that promotes more black queens. I promote queens of any color. But I'm going to push my sisters up because she got a lot of talent. Don't hate, because it stops your blessings. Keep your heart chakra open. Love people. And if you don't love them, stay away from them. Because you can't love everybody. Some people you just tolerate. You be like, you don't want to see nothing happen to them. But you ain't going to be like, girl, I love you. You be like, girl, please. Just pray for that person. Be mindful what you say about them. Because karma's a bitch. Or she can be a lady. All right. Once again, thank you for coming to Starfire. Love you all. Many, many blessings.